have a story for you.
Let's rewind back to last night. I guess I should say early this morning.
Super early this morning.
3:30 a.m. you guys. We woke up to our fire alarm going off. Now, if you've been here in our channel and have been around, you know they've been testing our fire alarms like crazy because they've been renovating our building we live in.
Yes.
And so we're so used to hearing that sound. Not too long ago when we had that really bad lightning storm, it actually set it off as well. And we evacuated, we vlogged part of that as we were evacuating and everything. Anyways, at first when I heard it go off this morning, I was like, is this a dream? Like, or another false alarm?
So we quickly looked outside to check the weather just to see if it was raining or anything like that, but it was not.
So when he opened that up, he was like, Britt, I can actually smell like a burning smell. Like this is real. So I jump out of bed. I mean, you're so delirious. It's 3 a.m. Finn's barking. He hears people. So it's kind of just like a chaotic mess at that time. Luckily, because we have been through so many drills, you guys, I actually have a little box that has like all of our important documents in it. I have a grab and go bag in our closet right here.
And while she was doing that, I opened up the balcony door just to see if I could see if anything was going on, if I could see fire, smoke coming out of any windows or anything like that, because I could see the flashing lights of the fire department there.
Yeah, they were already here. So however the time frame works, luckily our fire department literally is across the street, so they are here within like a minute, I feel like. But as soon as we saw those fire truck lights as well and the sirens, we were like, oh my gosh, this is real. Just as we were walking out, there were firemen in our hallway. Our hallway,
meaning that
two doors down.
So they didn't seem to be in a panic, which made me feel a little bit better, but at the same time it was like kind of nerve-wracking to see them literally just 2 doors down from us.
Yeah, and just standing in the hallway. So we asked them, we were like, hey, is everything okay? Like, do we need to evacuate? And they said, no, the situation's under control. They said there was a stove fire.
But the crazy thing is that when I walked into the hallway, you could see smoke.
Oh, the smell, you guys, it just smelled like burnt, like plastic. I don't know. It was just a very overwhelming smell.
It was a white smoke that you could see.
Yeah, and it was in our entire apartment as well, which was crazy. But luckily, they said we have it under control. You don't need to evacuate. By that time, the alarms had stopped. They had been going for maybe, what, 5 minutes or so? By that point, the alarms had stopped, so they turned those off. We came back in, but we were out on our balcony, and there were firemen out on our neighbor's balcony where it happened, 2 doors down. They were like out there. We had a few neighbors in the hallway as well. So scary. It kind of, as I think back about it now, I'm like, oh my gosh, because I didn't have too much time to be like scared, you could say. I think like your adrenaline like hits you and it's like, oh my gosh, this is real. Like, we really have to get out of here. In other situations, we always been like, hey, this is like a drill. No one's evacuating. There's been no like fire trucks, anything like that right away. But I think what really did it for us, as soon as we could smell that something was not right, and there was an actual like fire in the building. So we are so grateful everything was okay. No one was injured. It was not bad, because a fire like that 2 doors down, you guys, that is so scary in an apartment building like this.
So scary. This morning I took Finn out for a little walk, and when I went out I decided to just walk past that apartment, and you could actually see that the fire department had physically broken into the apartment. There's
been people in and out of that apartment all day. We actually don't know the people that live there. I actually thought it was vacant. I thought they were renovating that one, but Jared just found out that someone is moving in there, and it was actually not a stove on fire. It was an air fryer that caught on fire. An air fryer, you guys.
That's maddening.
We don't know like the details of like if they were actually cooking or if it was just plugged in and it like sparked, or we don't know those details. All we know is that's what caused it. I have air fryers out there. I'm gonna keep mine unplugged when I'm not using it.
100%.
I think this is a good reminder for us all to have a plan in place wherever you live, a house, apartment, wherever you're at. This really made me think twice, like, wow, things can happen when you least expect it.
Well guys, it's a bit windy.
It feels amazing though. It's just super windy. The waves are huge right now.
They're massive, yeah, they're huge.
It's red flags out. That means no swimming. There are kite surfers out there right now.
Tons of kite surfers out. In fact, we saw 2 cruise ships go out as well. That would be kind of interesting to go out in rough waters like this. Part of the beach, you can kind of just tell, like, it's like very flat, and that's where the water is coming up to. And so no one has like stuff laid out there just because they know if they do, it's gonna get wet.
This little guy, you guys, he's in heaven right now. He's been running up and down, digging in the sand, just taking it all in.
Woo!
This is just what we needed.
Well guys, it's incredibly windy, we can't get in the water, but I wouldn't trade it for anything right now. This is awesome.
It's beautiful. The sun's setting behind us right now. We're watching all the kite surfers. I got my little buddy right here. He's our little watchdog right now. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Whenever someone comes kind of in our area, for whatever reason, he's like protecting, and he does his 3 little bars, like tough guy.
Yeah.
Look at him. You loving it, Penny?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you are such a good boy. For a movie night.
Yeah, we're watching How to Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh my gosh, I've been loving watching Christmas movies almost every night, you guys. There's so many good ones out there.
We got some good ones.
Tonight we are watching a classic, The Grinch.
And a lot of you guys have been asking us about our sound system. You guys have asked some follow-up questions about it, so we figured we just talk about it again. Is the Platin Monaco 5.1 surround sound system. We'll put a link for it down below if you guys are interested. A lot of you guys have asked, how do we control the volume on it? Well, it's actually just an app. It's called Sound Send. It's really easy to control. You can kind of see. Check it out. It's literally that easy. I can make it really loud. I can mute it. We got the subwoofer down here. We got 3 speakers up front, 2 speakers in the back.
Back here on a stand back there. I mean, our space is small, so this is one big reason I love it, is because literally when you're back here, like they're tucked away, they're hidden, but it sounds like we're in the movies. I would say if you have a movie buff in your house, definitely look into it for, I think it'd make an awesome Christmas gift. We're gonna go ahead, sit down, watch The Grinch. I think I'm gonna pop some popcorn for us. How does that sound, babe? We just finished The Grinch, you guys. It's such a classic movie, and it was even funnier just because of everything that's gone on this past week. You guys know why. My little Grinch sitting right next to me.
No, that's not the case. But it was fun to watch.
It was funny. Because I got a clean little puppy. We gave him a bath before we started to watch the movies. All nice and clean from the beach. Smells so good. Speaking of Finn, you guys, he is coming with us to Utah.
Woo!
And we are so excited about that. I actually need to book his ticket. So we booked our plane tickets through, we're going on JetBlue. Wouldn't give me the option to book his ticket. So with pets, at least on JetBlue, you have to book their ticket as well. So I got to call tomorrow and make sure we can get Finn with us, because we can't go without our Finners.
Yeah, can't go without him.
Also, I was talking to my mom earlier on the phone, you guys. I was telling her the story about the fire and everything, and she was like, Brittany, do you realize how lucky you guys are? She couldn't believe it was on our floor and just like 2 doors down, and I was like, I know. Also, while I was talking with her, we were kind of figuring out different plans while we were in Utah. You guys, it is gonna be the busiest 2 weeks of our lives while we were
Yeah, no, legitimately.
So buckle up. I mean, we are so excited. There's so many fun things going on, so many fun things planned on both sides of our family. So it's gonna be a ton of fun packed into 2 weeks. All the Christmas festivities, so get ready for that. Also, as we mentioned, we have a really big update with our infertility journey. We're actually putting that video out tomorrow, so make sure you come back for our special Sunday vlog. We don't usually always put out videos on Sunday, but we are tomorrow, so it's gonna be a good one. You guys aren't gonna want to miss it.
He's tuckered out.
Look, his head is just hiding now.
Yeah.
And are you tired?
Yeah, you wanna go to sleep, bro? The beach tuckered him out.
I know. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today, you guys. We love you all. We'll see you all tomorrow.
See you guys. Love you. Bye.